This is the best tool ever for capturing data. And I'm playing with an idea at the moment, and I don't know whether we can get the company to do it, but funnily enough, somebody came to me, well, Gigi actually came to me, as a couple of gentlemen from Poland. Where are they? That I was talking to. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there. Good. Okay, sorry. Poland, Lithuania, Russia, you know, it's all out that way. He said, can you understand? She says, go and explain it to them, how the 44 lines work. And I've come up with this little idea. It's a little notepad, and this is a mock-up, right? This is a couple of lottery cards, or whether you use the paper ones, just stuck on the front. I mean, you could carry this with you. You could do a presentation if you feel inclined and if you know enough about it, right? Or you could just ask them, and I just said, you know, write your email down in there and I'll send you some information. It's that simple, guys and girls. It really is. It's ask the question. It's how you ask the question, whether you listen intently, find out what's actually happening in their lives, that will allow you to actually do that. But every single, I've got these in the car, I've got them in my suits. Suits? What suits? No, my jacket. I've got them in a briefcase. I've always got a notepad around. And I would suggest you do that. And anybody can do that. That cost me £1, right? Anybody can go and get the cards off the website, because there are paper ones there where you can write your own numbers in of your own syndicate, and the wins and the percentages and stuff are all on the back. So there's a built-in presentation. And David Bromley, who's in my downline, who is sat over there, gave me this idea originally. You can also, if you haven't got a business card, use your notepad and say, never mind, go to ig247.com. Boom, and give it away. So you can actually do it. You know, we've been talking today about doing this business with very, very little money up front. It just takes a bit of time and a bit of effort, a bit of organization, and you could be off and running. How many of you get direct mail? How many of you put a letter together that if they're stupid enough to send a second-class self-addressed envelope, you just put it in. You never know where it's going to end up. It could end up in a mail room, it could end up in a post room, it could end up on a director's desk, it could end up on somebody's desk who has just been given a redundancy notice. You never know where it might end up. So put together a letter. There is one on the website that I will give you at the end of the day that you can use, right? That you can put in there. You never know what will happen. Telephone salespeople. How many people get telephone salespeople? How many of you get to the end and ask them, excuse me, one quick question. Do you happen to play the lottery? Do you have an email address? I promise to keep it confidential. Be amazed. One of those came from somebody, and I found out eventually that he got a huge list. Now, if I hadn't asked the question, I would never have known. So again, ask the questions. More moving advertising space. That was my VW GTI. How many of you work for a company who actually, how many of you got a day job? That's very few, guys. How many of them, you know, have company logos or company shirts or T-shirts, or do you wear them at work? Why? Promotion. What are they doing? You know, the number of people who are. What's all that about? What's e-lottery? You know, it's a moving advert. And those of you that know me from a long way back, it's always been there. It's little things. It's, you know, yeah, they cost a little bit of money, but it's an investment in you. You never know what's going to be happening with people. This one here is a guy that has a lorry. See, there's an idea that I've played with, and again, procrastinated, because I procrastinate, you know, like the rest of us. You know, how many of you are driving up and down the motorway, right, or driving up and see lorries, right, with nothing on the back, nothing on the side, and think there could be some moving advertising space there? Sometimes you can get a phone number or you get a name or whatever, or roughly from where they are. It's just another idea to use to get some moving advert. And again, we've got pictures of those as well. Business cards, free business cards on vistaprint.co.uk. I gave one of my business cards to Ken, and he said, oh yeah, very similar to mine. Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're free. Decide on the wording, right? The great thing about Vistaprint is this. There's 250 business cards there for about a £5. Ignore all the pop-ups because they'll offer you this, they'll offer you that on the back, on the front, or whatever, right? Take the slow mail alternative, and for about a £5, you can get 250 business cards in about 10 days. And then as they start to run out, reorder more. It's a way of you testing. Again, we talked this morning about testing. There's your syndicate cards. Again, using them on the front of a notepad, or just one, you know, just with, you know, your numbers and the results on the back. As you can see here, they're the winnings table. So that will tell you why you play, or why we play this way. Quick question, do you play the lottery? I came up with another one the other morning, because I tell you, the big thing about this business is to have fun. Go and have some fun with it. Don't take it all serious. I was in Morrison's. I went to get some ham. I got up to the counter. The guy has got his lovely straw hat on, very immaculately turned out and all these sort of things. I said, 4 slices of ham. He picked out 4 slices of ham, put them on the old scale, laid them there on the thing, and looked at me and said, £2.99. And I said, yeah, it's okay. As a lottery winner, I don't have to worry about money. He went, what? Now, that's a bit of subjective communication. Yes, I am a lottery winner, and I've won quite a lot through VWD. An awful lot more money than I ever won, you know, playing the old way. And by the way, oh, no, I'll tell you about that in a minute. And immediately, I got his attention. And that's what you want. So try it. Who knows what it might bring? But it grabs their information, rather than their attention, rather than saying to them, do you play the lottery? No, as a lottery winner, I don't have to worry about money. Because, let's face it, you know, there are quite a few of us who don't have to worry about money. Because we've talked to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Not hundreds, thousands of people. Do you play the lottery? Yes. Do you have an email address? Yes. I promise to keep it confidential. One of the big reasons that people won't give you their email address is they think that you're going to spam them, or, you know, send them loads and loads of information. I'd like to send you some information, no obligation whatsoever, on the smarter way to play the lottery and get value for the money you pay to play, or you spend on playing the lottery. Your address is, and as we said, some gaffer tape, shut it. It's one of the best, what is called a closing tool. And your address is, it's an old man, long gone now, told me that the first guy that talks loses. And 30 seconds can seem like an eternity. But it's fun. Your address is, I'll send you the information in an email. A quick question, do you play the lottery? No. Don't go, well, you really should, you know. I mean, we got this incredible system, and we just sort through. Don't sell people. Just sort through the people. They are out there. Look around. You guys are all here. They're out there. There's millions of people that play the lottery that would like to play the smarter way. No business card, write your play, grab a grand link on a notepad and walk away.